feedback, but feedback is not autonomy. Feedback doesn't give you the opportunity to make decisions. It's just a feedback. Feedback is decoding the information. Or get it done, you get it done. That is the feedback. So employees might not be motivated because they cannot act on their own. Do you understand the point here? The second one, it brings less creativity and fewer ideas. Because resources management comes from the top. It means you cannot simply come up with your own idea. It's not going to work. It will be against the policy of the company. That is not good enough. Do you get the point here? Yes. The third one, people at the top may be out of touch with the needs of the customers. The principal is at the top, centralized. For example, I'm not saying the school is centralized. I don't know the system anyway. But the point I'm saying is, if it's a centralized system, the principal is there. She makes decisions. But we are in the field. We know more about the students, not the principal. So that means the principal is remote to the students, which are the customers. So we know more about the students, which are the customers. So that means because it is centralized, we cannot actually make decisions about those that we are closer to. We have to wait until the manager makes the decision. So that's the problem, because there are some things that we have to just do right now, but we cannot do it as teachers because we have to wait for the authority of the principal. But it doesn't work like that in education anyway. Do you get the point I'm making? Yes. But if it's a centralized system, whatever customer needs would be, those that are closer to the customers, that's the field officers, might not be able to attend to the needs or wants of customers immediately. Because they cannot act on their own, based on the fact that the authority is centralized. Do we get it, please? Yes. Do we get it or not? Yes. Do you have any question up to now? No. Okay. Now we go to decentralized system. See properly. For decentralized system, it simply means authority is passed through different chain of commands. Do you understand? That means different hierarchy could make decisions as soon as they need to make it. That is decentralized. Do we get decentralized? Yeah, that is when I can act on behalf of the school for whatever I think is important I can do. That is a decentralized. I'm giving authority to act in the class as a teacher. So that means I've been delegated to represent the school. So whatever I say comes from the principal. That is decentralized. Do you understand? Yes. So what are the benefits of decentralized system? Number one, there's autonomy which may give workers the motivation needed. Because as an individual, as a worker, I can make decisions. I can decide what is good and what is not. I can decide what is good for the class. That means I have autonomy. I can make decisions independently. So this could motivate me. Because I find out something is missing, immediately I can work on it. Instead of finding out something is missing and I have to wait for the decision of the manager. So that would demotivate me. But because I can figure out the issues within the organization and I can as well act on it, that's my motivates me. Do you get the first point, please? Yes. The second one, it speeds up decision making. Yes, I don't have to wait for the senior manager. So that means as soon as I find out what is missing, I can as well make decisions about it. It is faster, quicker. Yes or no? Yes. The third one, it reduces the workload of senior managers. So we don't have to wait for the senior manager. That means the senior manager can carry on with things that are so much important because he or she can delegate authority. So the senior manager cannot be everywhere. Yes or no? The principal of the school cannot be everywhere. That's why there are supervisors, there are teachers, there are teaching assistants, there are a lot of people working. And they make decisions in their offices. Because the manager cannot be everywhere. So it reduces the workload of the manager. Do you understand decentralized? And the last one. Okay, no, it gives opportunity for promotions at different levels of management. Because it's a decentralized system and it has chain of command, as an individual, you know that as soon as you do well within your office, you have the chance to be promoted to the next level. Do you get it? And the last one, workers can share ideas and be creative. Because there's autonomy, because you can act independently, it means you can come up with your own idea and use it within the organization. Any questions about that? Now, what are the problems of decentralized system? The first one, Senior managers may lose control of resources because the senior manager has given authority or delegated authority to a lot of workers. He or she might not be able to grip the situation anymore. Like he or she doesn't have authority over it anymore. She might lose them because you have given authority to a lot of people to carry out, to make decisions. So it means those resources that you should have had if it was centralized control, you won't have control over them anymore. Do you understand? So you might lose control of the resources because they no longer see you. They see the subordinates. So that might make you to lose your authority, your power. Do you get the point, please? Yes. The next one. Some employees may lack the ability to make adequate decisions. It is a decentralized. It's not. The advantage here is senior managers are experts, right? Yes. They are experts. The subordinates might not be experts. Do you get the point here? Yes. The subordinates might not have the expertise to make decisions, but they have been given authority to make decisions. So they might make poor decisions. Yes.
You wouldn't improve like their experience to make them experts.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't take risks like that. You don't. Yes, it's good to learn to do the job, but there are some things that you don't leave in the hands of those that are not experts, that are amateurs. You don't leave things in their hands. They might make a poor decision, and that decision may be detriment to running the organization. Do you understand? So look at the advantage about centralized system. In centralized system, the managers are experts. But in decentralized system, those given authority to might not have the expertise or the ability to carry out or to make decisions that are adequate. Are you weighing it? And the last one, some employees will not welcome the extra responsibility. So the point we're making is that some employees, they don't like to be given additional work to do. It is job enrichment anyway. It's job enrichment. But some employees do not like it. So when you give them additional or extra work to do, they find it like, well, I don't want to do this. They feel reluctant to do it. Do you get the point here? Yes. Do we understand or not?
Yes.
We're talking about the last problem about decentralized system. Because it's a decentralized system, which means authority can be passed down through the chain of command. Some workers might not want delegate. They don't want extra work. They don't want it. They just want to get their job done and move on. So those kind of workers might not. Delegation might not be ideal for them. Any question about it? So that ends centralized, decentralized, and delegation.